Ice Bucket Challenge, huh? Big summer for ice water.
Great record profits.
Yeah, you're in the ice business.
Yeah, I enjoyed the Ice Bucket Challenge. Second quarter record profits, so that was good.
My dad was in the ice business. But it's not just frozen water moguls, of course, who are getting fatter wallets off of this. The ALS Foundation has received over $100 million in donations. Yes. Maybe you've seen the videos, maybe you've been nominated, you've taken the challenge yourself. A tidal wave of cold water has swept the nation, and no one could be happier than the president of the ALS Foundation, Donald Parnell. And I've invited Mr. Parnell to the show tonight to discuss the internet sensation and what he plans to do with the newfound windfall. Please welcome Mr. Donald Parnell. All right, how you doing, sir?
I'm pretty good. Yes, like you were saying, it's been a fantastic summer.
Congratulations, $100 million. Amazing.
Yes. And we're so grateful. We've raised so much awareness for this terrible disease, and I'm just very thankful for that.
It's truly a frightening, fatal disease, attacking the nervous system. What happens? Eventually you lose all voluntary movement, that you become paralyzed?
No, you're thinking of ALS, amyotrophic lateral sclerosis. That's not what we're raising money for. ALS is always long ways shooting.
Always long ways shooting? Well, I'm sorry, what's that?
You know, if you're shooting a video and you gotta go long ways, the correct ways. Long ways. So people are always shooting long ways, so we're trying to raise awareness. That's what this whole thing has been for.
You mean to tell me this whole campaign is to raise awareness for how people hold their phones when they take video? I thought this was for like Lou Gehrig's disease.
No, oh, yes, well, colloquially it is known as Lou Gehrig's aunt's disease. She had a lot of trouble working the folding camera she would use to record her baseball playing nephew. But, you know, perhaps if you don't totally get it, a more modern reference might help you out. Can we actually see one of those ALS challenge videos?
Yeah.
Yes. So is this John Bon Jovi taking the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge, or is it something like the state flag of New Jersey? What are these bars doing here? It's like a flag, a country flag.
I see.
Use your imagination.
It does sort of look like a flag, yeah.
Yes,
Flags look, yeah, like the French flag, yeah.
Well, and it's not just musicians who are being affected by this. Some of our finest minds are actually also succumbing to this. Can we see the next one?
Yeah.
That's our smartest mind, George W. Bush, is also succumbing to this illness. Now, we can assume that it's not him shooting this video or Laura Bush, but presumably his mother, Barbara Bush. They assume they hang out all the time. Regardless, it looks fucking stupid. So that's what it's here for.
I see, so.
As we like to say at the foundation, long ways is the wrong ways.
Okay.
Do you see?
I see that now, yeah, I kind of see what you're saying.
Yes, well. And it's not just celebrities and famous people who are affected. It tends to target some populations. If you're over 40, if you have a Yahoo email address, if you insist on forwarding chain letters, even though I ask you not to, that's also going to be someone.
I see, yeah.
But it's not just those. Teenagers could also be targeted.
Oh.
That's why we have a slogan: "Turn down for a cure."
I see. Now, is there a cheap and easy joke to be made if I ask if ALS is contagious?
Absolutely, ALS can go viral.
I see, okay.
Yes.
And what are some symptoms of ALS?
Oh, well, you know, you're going to have eye strain, you're going to have neck fatigue, you're also going to have emotional distress from trying to watch the David at the Dentist video in 2/3 aspect ratio. It's frustrating.
Sounds pretty serious.
Yeah, it's very serious. I mean, can you imagine if in the past this had been quite so widespread as it is right now? You're watching the Zapruder film, you're wondering, oh, what's Governor Connolly looking at in the backseat of the limo? I hope President Kennedy's okay, I don't know. Or the Selma riots. What's that policeman doing with that hose? I assume putting out a fire because there's no other way to find out.
Now, how close are we to a cure?
Well, I like to think that we are 90 degrees away. You see, we have a slogan at the ALS Foundation that goes, shoot it wide with pride. Also goes, rotating is right. Also laterally, literally, across his boss, and of course, wide to power.
Okay, I think we get it with the slogans. You couldn't think of any more puns?
No.
So how can people get involved with this campaign here?
Well, unfortunately, sometimes you just have to experience it for yourself. Go out there and shoot a vertical video and see what it's like. You're gonna see your friends over there, the looks on their faces as you crop them out of this video. You're not really cutting them out of the frame, you're cutting them out of your life. Okay? On top of that, you're going to try to watch the video on your phone that evening, and you're going to hold it like this, and then it'll rotate, so you hold it like this, and then you rotate it again, and it never works. So you end up missing the whole thing, and it's adorable. God forbid you try to give it to an editor, you'll never hit the end of it.
Yeah. Doesn't seem so serious anymore, I gotta be honest.
It's the future, Scott. There's going to be a whole generation of Americans out there who are trying to watch these hilarious fails, but they're going to have these black rectangles on the sides.
That's the most epic fail of all.
Yes, that is the most epic fail.
Yeah, well, okay, I guess I understand what you're going for here.
One final slogan before I go.
No.
Shoot your video sideways or go fuck yourselves.
Okay, that's inappropriate. Thanks for your time, Donald Parnell. Sorry about the mix-up, though. Sorry about the mix-up there. Wrong ALS. Or maybe the right, I don't understand the premise of that, Dad.